morning, GPS students. I hope everybody's having a great day. It's Thursday. We made it through that really wet, rainy Wednesday. And so I hope that we're going to have a nicer Thursday today, but we'll see. Tell me how you're feeling. But right after you put your name first. Name, your date goes there. And then let's identify our feelings for the day. How are you feeling? Are you content, worried, sad, tired, happy, silly, scared, annoyed, angry, or are you feeling sick today? How are you feeling? Lots of choices. I was just looking at my feelings chart over here on the wall, and I have all these faces. We used to look at those sometimes. Excited, confused, worried, anxious, angry, scared, sad, embarrassed, and happy. So there's a few more options. I don't think we have embarrassed on our chart or confused. So that's a different one. Like I always say, you can write up on the top if there's a different feeling that you are experiencing this morning. You can always put that right up on the top. Okay, next, gratitude tip. Close your eyes and think of a place that you are grateful for. Are you going to do that right now? Close your eyes and think about a place that you really love to be. Where's a place that you're excited about going, or somewhere that you just feel so happy or so at home? You might want to think about that for a few minutes, and maybe you'll even come back to that. I guess right now what just popped into my mind is how much I love to go to the beach. I'm grateful for any beach because I'm a water person. So it might even be the beach of Governor Dodge State Park in Wisconsin. It's only 45 minutes from my house, all the way to the beach in Florida. I've been there once before. What are you grateful for? Where's a wonderful place that you're grateful for? Next, your think about it is, how can you be a role model for other kids? How can you be a role model for other kids? This is a really important question, because this question has you thinking about more than just yourself. And I say this all the time to our older kids. Once you get up into those older grade levels, like 3rd and 4th grade, you're like the role models of our school. You're the kids that the other kids are always looking up to. And so how can you be a role model for them? Maybe it's the way you act in the hallway, or maybe it's just that they see you doing something kind for other people, or that, you know, you're kind to somebody who isn't always nice to you. Maybe that could be, you could be a role model that way. You could even be a role model if you're really young too. Maybe you're in 1st or 2nd grade, but there's a friend of yours that never really wants to share with you. And maybe you can show your friend how to share by you sharing first. And that would be a really nice way to be a role model. Older siblings have a huge opportunity to be a role model for their younger siblings, and we know that. And we know that kids get more mature over time, and every year you get a little bit more mature as you grow, I think. So maybe you can show your younger siblings how to be mature and helpful for mom and dad at home, and be a role model for your younger siblings. And you could even be the younger sibling and be a role model for your older siblings if you do something that they find really cool or really nice, or something great that you do. So we all have the opportunity to be a role model for others. It's just whether or not you choose to be a role model, and if you can do things that are kind and helpful and thoughtful. So that's your think about it today. Are you going to write something there? How can you be a role model for other kids? All right. Our next part is our character trait of the day, and it is fair. Fair is the word. It's an adjective, treating people equally and doing what is right for everyone. That's fair. Okay, so as you see, not everybody gets the exact same treatment all the time. Maybe somebody gets a little bit more extra help than you do, and that's fair because maybe they need a little bit more extra help. Maybe your brother or sister get a little bit more extra attention at home, and that's fair because they really need that. They really need that extra time or attention at home. How are you going to be fair with other people today? Can kids be fair? Can you be fair by the things that you choose to do for other people? Can you be fair if maybe it's your turn to sit in the back seat and it's your brother's turn to sit ahead of you in the front seat or in the middle seat in the vehicle? Can you be fair that way? How can you be fair today? That's what's doing right for everyone. Draw a picture of someone being fair. All right, that's your character trait of the day. And lastly, we have a mindfulness stretch. This is the bow pose. The bow pose. This one requires some flexibility, I can tell. You might want to start off with a little stretch first. Maybe you want to lift your leg up a little bit and stretch. Let me read through this and then you can go ahead and stand up and give it a try. The bow pose, number 1, you lay flat on your stomach. You bend your knees and pull your feet towards your head with both hands. This is the part where I have a child demonstrate. All right, I hope that felt really good. Hopefully you didn't overdo it. If you can't reach, or if you couldn't reach, I hope you didn't try too hard. Sometimes it's just nice to lay down and stretch your back out a little bit and make sure that your muscles aren't so tight. And sometimes you can even just do, if it feels better to just do a simpler stretch like this and stretch out your arms, that's okay too. So that's the bow stretch. As always, remind yourself to take your deep breaths and make sure that you're doing that as much as you need to throughout the day. You don't always have to ask a teacher for deep breaths. You can do that all on your own. You can revisit your bow pose later if you need to stretch out. And I hope that you have a fabulous Thursday and be kind to everybody. Be fair. That's our character trait of the day. So try to be fair to others and be grateful for something today. What are you grateful for today? I'm grateful that we get to enjoy fall and Halloween coming up. That's one of my favorite seasons of the year. Have a great day, boys and girls.